The man created a super rifle on par with the Barrett. As he pulled the trigger, a 100-meter thick concrete pillar was instantly pierced through. Even more astonishingly, this rifle had no recoil at all. When his comrades approached, they saw a terrifying sight. The concrete pillar was hollowed out like a trumpet. Even a nearby building was pierced through. To boost the weapon's power, the man immediately changed its battery. Then he had his partner recorded the entire test. When he fired again, a distant bridge collapsed instantly. He showed the footage to the military, hoping to sell the weapon at a high price. But the officer said that just watching a video was not enough, so he would have to test it himself. When the officer saw the man pull the weapon, which looked like a toy, from his bag, he laughed, but Alex remained calm. Alex then raised his sniper rifle and pressed the button. A tank was blown to pieces instantly. Then the man switched the weapon to burst mode, and the entire forest before them was flattened. The officer was so shocked he couldn't speak. He immediately asked for the price of the weapon. Alex replied, 100 million. The officer agreed without hesitation and said payment would be made the following afternoon. However, Alex didn't know that as soon as he left, the officer ordered a full background check on him. Early the next morning, when the time finally came for the transaction to occur, Alex reveled in hopeful dreams of becoming a millionaire, yet persistent doubts lingered about whether the overseeing officer might cheat him out of his money. So he handed over the weapon and all its data to his team for safekeeping. When Alex arrived at the battlefield, he saw that instead of bringing money, the officer had brought troops to seize the weapon. Alex was about to flee when he learned that the officer had also kidnapped his family. Now he had no choice. He called his team and told them to hand over the weapon. After the officer confirmed everything was genuine, he freed Alex and his family. Alex and his team went up to the rooftop of a tall building to track the officer's car. Alex attached a tracker to his weapon. Once the CAC reached its destination, Alex pulled out his second-generation super rifle. It still looked like a toy, but it was far more powerful than the first. Before anyone in the car could react, Alex pulled the plate. It was about to destroy the officer and all the weapon's data. But just as Alex was about to leave, a police officer stopped him. Alex didn't panic. He answered calmly and simply, so the officer didn't suspect a thing. After that, Alex moved his family to a new city and began a new, happy life.